What is up, guys? Welcome to Boomer Base. Today we're here for episode 2 of Solo Leveling. Without a doubt, hands down, the anime of 2024. No competition at all. I'll be very surprised if something else can top this. I am very much hoping for 24 to 26 episodes, as some of the rumours have been it's going to be. But let's talk about episode 2. Let's get cracking. But before we get to the real content, if you end up liking what you see and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified anytime I upload. So, welcome back. We have episode 2 of Solo Leveling. Slightly a little bit late to this episode. I had a busy weekend and things, but today we're here for anime's most anticipated smile ever. Lord almighty, this smile is what everybody wanted at the end of last episode, and I definitely feel we could have had an extended first episode, a proper long one up until the end of this episode, but I guess they want to prolong it and generate more hype and things, which is absolutely fine. The opening for the episode got to pay the bills for sure. It's kind of catchy. I think it will definitely grow on me as an opening as a whole. I like the kind of beginning bit where they explain about hunters and what they do. It gives me like reminiscence of like Hunter x Hunter and things, or Hunter x Hunter, however you want to pronounce it. We get to meet a little bit more of Jin's sister and whatnot, but definitely some very good positives so far. The dude at the beginning who says he's joined like a major guild is going to run. I was honestly expecting to see him like ping across the screen, but he just does like a slightly faster run, well, much faster run, but he just gets absolutely annihilated, and it had me in absolute hysterics. I found that to just be such a hilarious thing to do for an episode. Big ups a man that's landed a big contract, but he's fucked. He stands no chance. Seeing Jin, our main character, who's like the worst person that we know so far, absolutely freaking hopeless. Now, I fully believe that if he managed to just get a little bit more money, or just to have like a weapon that was slightly better, he would have done. Maybe not even inherently much better, but he might have been better off for sure than he is now, because having a weapon that just breaks easily, he's going to go nowhere. He's stuck in that limbo bit of just the vicious infinite cycle of sucking, getting injured, not having enough money, all this, that and the other, all whilst trying to look after his sister and mum, which is very, very admirable and whatnot. But Lord, was just waiting for that smile to happen in this episode. Like, I'm excited and hyped enough where I think I'm going to go reread Solo Leveling. Like, I'm so hyped. Just talking about it now just makes me want to read more of it, because I can't wait each week for a freaking new episode. It's too much at all for me. But, I like that our main character, who is the shittest of the lot, is keeping the coolest, as in, like, he's got one of the most level heads out of them all, and figuring out a way to try and, get through this. He tests out the statue, and he, does a quick bow when its eyes light up. It's very cool. He's like, huffing and puffing, obviously. Anybody would be. And then, just slightly afterwards, turns to the smile. The statue gets up, starts stomping everywhere. The dude rocks up and is like, I've practiced some stuff to do with communicating with God, and he's sat there praying, like a one knee, giving it his all, and Jin's just like, wait, that's not that God. And I'm just like, you're an idiot, pal. Why would you pray to God when this isn't God? And he gets stomped. There's a girl that gets stomped, and you kind of like feel her spine break as well. Very, very good. Very sad about the Afro man with his pregnant wife and daughter, though, getting sliced in half. R.I.P. to him. But it shows the severity of the situation that they're in, and I like an anime like that. It feels very much Attack on Titan. Shit's off the table, stakes are at a loss. You can die. And then they go through the trials about having to figure out how to praise God. They got to go to the statues without any form of like weapons, and to play the music. Jin has to separate from the, I can't remember her fucking name, the ginger-haired girl, and then nearly dies because of that. Loses a leg, but manages to, just in the nick of time, turn on the singing, which went really well with the music in the background. Like, it flowed and came out really nice. It got to a heightened bit, and then the singing started coming out. Like, it was a nice glide, went really, really well, and I really dig that with this episode and whatnot. And then we kind of got to the, make a sacrifice. The old guy was going to give himself up or started to, until the other dude that was friends with the Afro Man just stuck a sword to his throat. Even though in the last episode, both of the Afro Man and that dude were both very hyped to go into the extra dungeon. You know, they voted yes, they made a decision, and which is something I really, you know, just dislike with them type of people. The pressure's too much to them. They fucked it. They're in a shit situation, and they want to just, you know, blame it on someone else. You know, some roughing and tumble happens, some people lose it and just get scared. I thoroughly hate now listening to like the conventional anime where a girl screams no and it's like no. Oh, I can't fucking stand that anymore now. It happened like 4 times in this episode. It was too much. Too much. What I quite like is that, you know, the statue and the other statues, they're not trying to kill them. You know that they could just all end them immediately, and it just applies so much more pressure when you've got this giant statue stomping, and it's very like Colossal Titan-esque. All the animation looks really, really good. All the music in it, dialogue's all fine. You get to the end, you know, Jin decides to sacrifice himself and stay at the end. He gets beat up by the statues, and it takes way too long randomly. He should have just got like cleaved, but can't have a story without our main character and whatnot. And then the episode comes to an end with him on the sort of altar, bleeding out, and his heart's about to die, and it suddenly comes up. Do you want to play as a player? And that's where the episode leaves with a cliffhanger. The outro song looks very sort of 2001 Space Odyssey, just weird vibes. But no. Overall, a really, really, really good and strong continuation. I'm really enjoying this and Delicious in Dungeon at the moment. There is tons of other anime that I could do, but then I'd be putting out multiple episodes of episode reviews a day, and not everyone is here for anime. I want to talk about either an anime that's very interesting, kind of cool, like Delicious in Dungeon, or something that I'm very hyped for and really want to talk about, which is Solo Leveling. I can't wait for episode 3 and 4. I think probably by episode 5 or 6 we'll get to like start getting into the good shit, or the further good shit. But no, strong episode 2, very, very fun. Absolutely adore it. Really recommend you go watch it. What do you think of the biggest smile in all of anime? There's lots of memes that have been about where it's the statue, everyone bowing down, and it's other anime. You know, we got to see that in this episode, and a lot of people have been like, oh, that's where this comes from. But no, biggest smile in anime, utterly amazing. I love how they made it look. I do think there is opportunity to do it justice some more, but I really didn't like it, irregardless. But no, thank you very much for watching. A very small, sweet review of episode 2. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Give it a watch if you haven't. Solo Leveling is definitely worth the try. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and tune into the next episode of Solo Leveling Anime Episode Reviews. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.